Welcome to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. I'm Scott.
I'm Candace.
I'm Lariah.
And I'm Lacey. Grab a drink and come hang with us at the Hangar Bar. Hey everyone, welcome back to Hanging at the Hangar Bar. We are still at Scott and Candace's Bourbon Bar having some drinks. And we are pretty hungry because right after this episode, we're going to order us a delicious dinner. So we thought it would be very appropriate to talk about some food. So I think we're just going to do some questions and answers when it comes to food. So I'm going to kick us off with, we are at Disney right now, Disney World. Where are we eating for dinner?
Anywhere in the world, or do you have a specific park in mind?
Ooh. Let's do Epcot because it's my favorite park.
Ooh, okay. Epcot. We'll start there.
I missed the question. What?
If we're in Epcot right now and we could eat anywhere we want in Epcot, where are we eating for dinner tonight at Epcot?
Is there a festival going on right now? Do they have a summer festival, or are we in between?
I know they have an art festival.
That's in January.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. I think we might be in between.
Okay. That may weigh into our decision making.
I know Food and Wine starts very soon, like next month.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it starts in July?
Mm-hmm.
They've been starting it earlier.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go first. Stan and Helen's for sure. If you, can't get over their beans, that sounds really good. And only if we get Francisco.
Francisco was amazing.
He made our dinner that night. I mean, he did.
I may have to go to the bar and get us tequila shots just in effigy of Francisco.
Well, he's not dead.
Lacey's down with that. That's
Yeah, I would vote Stan and Helen's because their food is amazing, and the service that we got after being seated, service prior to that was not a 5 out of 5 star, but Francisco was. He was a 7 out of 5 stars.
the cheese dip. Oh,
yeah, that looked amazing.
So good.
And the guac was really good.
I don't even remember what I had for my main course because all I remember was the guac and the black beans that I had.
You had the veggie tacos because we had the same thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure they were amazing, but
Thank you, Lariah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go a little different with where I would pick an Epcot tonight. And I'm going to pick 2 places. One for dinner and then another place for dessert.
Okay.
We're going to go over to the France Pavilion, or Via Napoli. That's in Italy. That's in Italy. So we are going to make our way to France eventually. So we're going to start at Via Napoli.
Okay.
Because I've heard that they have the best pizza on property.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for pizza.
Like hand-stretched dough, the whole thing. Just looks and sounds delicious. And then after we get done having our delicious Via Napoli, we're going to walk over to the France Pavilion and go to Les Halles. Is that where I'm thinking, where you get the ice cream sandwiches?
No, that's at the ice cream shop. But
What's
that's not
the name
Les
of it?
L'Artisan de Glace.
Yeah, that place. I should have looked this up before we started. Thank you for being the map.
You're welcome.
They have these things where it's like a brioche, like a sweetened brioche bun that they hollow out and then put a scoop of whatever flavor gelato you want in it or ice cream that you want in it. And then they put the lid on it and then they smush it and heat it up just a little bit. Oh, it looks so delicious.
So it's like a heated ice cream sandwich in bread.
Yes.
Yummy.
I'm not going to complain about it.
No.
No.
And I think they have sorbets and that kind of thing that they
do.
can do it with. So even for our plant-based eaters, they have things there that you would be able to have and enjoy for dessert.
I'm actually looking at the menu for
Via Napoli.
Yeah, because that sounds really good.
Yeah, and they look amazing.
The ice cream sandwiches?
No. The pizza.
Oh, Via Napoli. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That just sounds super delicious to me.
Some really, really good pizza.
Yeah. Okay. Lariah, Candace, where would you pick in all of Epcot for dinner tonight?
So I'm not sure of any restaurants in this pavilion, but I'm kind of feeling a little Chinese. So
Ooh. We may want to rethink that.
rethink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've not heard the greatest things about the restaurants in that pavilion. It's very much like standard Chinese chain in your
Like
local city.
chopsticks kind of Chinese food.
Don't be knocking chopsticks. That food is amazing.
Amen, sister.
That's true.
But
Okay.
anyway.
But it's just Chinese food you could get at home.
Right.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
However, if you're looking for the Asian flair, they
Yes.
do have teppan
Teppanyaki,
which is
like
the
a hibachi grill
Japanese
situation.
hibachi,
Yes. Yum.
And
where
that's
they
really good.
cook at your table and throw food at you, the whole thing.
That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And so that one is up on the second floor of the gift shop in the Japan Pavilion.
It's in the pagoda.
Okay.
So as you're in the Japan Pavilion looking back, there's
So the gift shop
pagoda there.
Mitsukoshi is on the main level, and then Teppanyaki is the floor above that.
Cool. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go there.
I would love to go there, get some sushi.
Mm-hmm.
I love sushi. I'm just really hungry right now.
Okay, Candace, where would you pick?
My turn. Oh boy.
And it can be somewhere we've already said. Oh, I want to pick somewhere else.
So pick somewhere else. Let me think.
Okay, let's go over to England and get some good
Rose and
old fashioned. Go to the Rose and Crown, get some English beers and some
Fish and chips.
fish and chips.
There you go. That's a classic.
Yeah, that sounds delicious too.
Mm-hmm.
What doesn't sound delicious though? Honestly.
Yeah.
Obviously, food from the China Pavilion, since you told Lariah she couldn't go there.
Well, not that Chinese food doesn't sound delicious, but if you're in Epcot, there are so many more choices that will be different than what you can get at your neighborhood Chinese place.
Right. Yes, I get it. I was just giving you a hard time.
Stop it.
Is the Spice
Road Table. Yes, that's actually what I was thinking of, but I was having trouble coming up with the name in the Morocco Pavilion.
I gotcha.
We have been drinking.
Let's try again. The Morocco Pavilion. That pavilion is my favorite in all of World Showcase anyway.
Interesting. Okay.
So I would love to try Spice Road Table because I have not. But the hummus fries look amazing.
Yes, they do. And I've heard really good things about that place.
I have too. And it's very underrated because not a lot of people go there,
Mm.
from what I understand.
Well,
Because it's not usual. Like it's,
Yeah.
different flavors, different spices, and some people are scared of that. I usually am. But in Disney, I'm willing to try anything, I guess.
well, you and Scott are the ones who introduced me to Indian food.
Really?
Yeah. My first Indian dish was with you two, and I love it. It's one of my favorite foods ever now. So thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Do they serve Indian food anywhere at Disney World? I think that's one cuisine I don't think I've ever seen.
Even at
They might actually in Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
over in Asia. Like at Mr. Kamal's, there might be some Indian type. And I think like even at Nomad Lounge on the inside, you can get like butter chicken and things like
Okay.
that. So I think it's available, but you have to know where to go to get it. There's
Right.
not like this is Indian food right over here. Hello.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
Indian food as a whole, there are so many different regions
Yeah.
and types of food and the way that they cook and the spices they use. You can't really lump it in and just say Indian food.
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So as we're getting ready for dinner, we need to go have drinks and appetizers first. Where in all of Disney World are we going for drinks and appetizers before we pick wherever we go for dinner?
Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
Ooh.
There you go. What are you ordering?
Fountain of Youth to drink, and that giant monstrosity of a pretzel.
Do you
as
just
an
want
appetizer.
Do you just want the pretzel, or do you want the pretzel charcuterie?
Well, of course, that.
So I don't know if you two have seen pictures of that from Jock Lindsay's. They have a pretzel that's as big as my head, and then they
That's
fill
big.
it with different charcuterie items, cheeses and
Pickles.
meats and pickles and all sorts of stuff. And I know you ladies are plant-based, but like it looks delicious.
And you could still have the pretzel.
Heck yeah.
And Lariah, you could eat the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And also right across the street, well, not right across the street, but kind of across the road and down a bit is Wine Bar George. And that would also be a good place to go for some appetizers and drinks. Because I've heard they do a mean appetizer.
Yeah.
I think those are the ones with the mac and cheese bites, right?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, the first one that popped into my head is making a trip over to Animal Kingdom and going to the Nomad Lounge.
Yes.
Okay.
They have, I don't remember what the drink is called, but it's a bourbon based.
The Tempting Tigress.
Yeah, the Tempting Tigress looks. I think that drink is. I think that's what I had when we went,
Yeah.
and it's basically that bar's version of the old fashioned. And so get that, and then they have some light bites on their menu as well. One of the things that I want to try there is actually life is short, eat dessert first. They have churros that are vegan at the Nomad Lounge, and they come with 2 different dipping sauces which are not vegan.
One's
but-
a vanilla bean and one is a strawberry chili sauce.
So the strawberry chili sauce might be vegan, but yeah, they have churros that just they look delicious. So when we went there, we were hot, we were tired, we only drank, we didn't eat. But
Because
they have
we were getting ready to go to dinner
right,
at
that's
her
right.
house.
That's right. So they had lots of different like little light bites on their menu as well. So that's where I would want to go hang out.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go there.
Well, and next time we're there, it's like, okay, I've been kind of tossing this around in my head for a while, but like either taking a Disney vacation and not going to the parks at all, or like going to Animal Kingdom on a day and spending 3, 4, or 5, however many hours you want at the Nomad Lounge, just chilling. Because once you hit that front porch, you do not feel like you were in a theme park.
No, I didn't really feel that at all being at Animal Kingdom.
No.
I was completely immersed into all the lands and everything. So
Yeah, even the queue for Expedition Everest does not feel like a theme park queue.
Thank you, Joe Rody.
Yeah. Joe Rody, we love you. Okay. What other lounges can you think of that you might want to try to get a drink and a light bite before we go to dinner?
not sure about the light bites. I'll have to look at the menu, but I would love to go to Ohana's to just sit at the bar with a really fun tropical drink.
Oh, we'll go to the Tambu Lounge and get a Lapu
Lapu
Lapu.
Lapu.
And the pineapple?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's just
Yeah.
right outside Ohana. You don't even need to go into Ohana.
Then-
Just go get a drink.
Yeah, that's
and
what
sushi.
I want. I love yeah, that's what I want to do, because Polynesian is like literally my favorite place, honestly, besides Epcot at Disney World. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
And I think I know what you're going to say. That's why I didn't say it.
Again, life is short. Get dessert first. Get your Lapu Lapu. And then they have their bread pudding, the Ohana bread pudding that you can get from the Tambu Lounge.
There you go. That's all you need.
Yummy.
Did you think I was gonna say Trader Sam's?
Yeah.
No.
Well, then I take mine back and I want to go to Trader Sam's.
Well, we're in the Poly anyway, so we might as well hit
We
both.
can do both.
Love it. Love it.
I want to go to where you went at the Grand Floridian.
Oh, the Enchanted Rose?
Yes.
Yes.
Haven't been there, but I'm in the mood to try everything new. So.
And
guess we
that
have to
used
go.
to be Meisner's Lounge, right?
Yes, it did. Mm-hmm.
So what did you have when you went there, Candace?
So I actually went there for dinner because I didn't know they had food, but I started looking at the menu and I sat down, ordered the best espresso martini that I have ever had in my entire life, which I know is typically more of a dessert drink, but I did not care.
No,
It was lovely. And then I had some gnocchi that had crab meat and like 5 different kinds of cheese, and it was just It was a small plate, so it was perfect.
Gnocchi, you can't go wrong with gnocchi.
No, you really can't. Plus, I was looking right over the railing, the balcony, over the gingerbread house because I was there around the holidays and was watching all the lobby and the Christmas tree. And at that time, the Grand Floridian Orchestra was still playing. So it was a lovely evening. And then I went to Magic Kingdom and had fun.
That sounds amazing.
It was great.
Amazing. Okay. Where else? So what else should we... Okay, so we've talked about where we want to go for dinner. We've talked about pre-dinner drinks and light bites. And I mentioned a dessert. But where are you going for dessert after dinner?
Isn't there a place, an ice cream place somewhere that serves a dessert called the Kitchen Sink, and it's like a diner looking?
It's over
Ice
at
cream
Beaches
place?
and Cream.
Yep,
at
Beaches
the
and Cream.
Beach Club Resort.
Yeah, I feel like ice cream at the end or a sorbet at the end of a really hot day is just perfect dessert. That's where I want to go.
Did you know they serve Edie's?
No,
At Beaches and Cream, they serve Edie's ice cream.
really?
Yeah.
You know what's even more embarrassing than me not knowing that? Is that I thought it was pronounced Eddie's.
It might be. I don't know.
It's Edie's.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So you can make the kitchen sink. All you need to do is find a bowl that looks like a kitchen sink and then get like 12 different flavors of ice cream and
18 different kinds of toppings.
18 different
and
toppings.
a lot of friends to eat it with you because that'll make you sick.
And honestly, the kitchen sink does not look like that. You buy that for Instagram. You don't buy that to go eat ice cream.
yeah, I know. It just looks really cool.
It does. Sort of like the one on Main Street at the ice cream shop there. They have something similar that's like 6 scoops of ice cream and 10 toppings. And like you buy that so you can take an Instagram picture of it, have 3 bites, and then throw the rest away.
Which is terribly wasteful. So please don't do that.
Yeah.
But it just makes my stomach hurt looking at it.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have, what is it? I think it's the Plaza ice cream shop on Main Street. But it's some hot fudge peanut butter sundae situation.
Yes.
But there again, I don't know, because there's so many things better to eat at Disney World than ice cream, in my opinion.
I just figured out where I'm going for dessert.
Where are you going for dessert?
So second dessert, because we're going to go get the ice cream sandwiches first.
Well, yeah.
Second dessert, we're going to head over to Port Orleans French Quarter.
Beignets.
Get
Oh.
boozy beignets.
Wait, what was that B word you said before beignet?
Yeah, boozy beignets. They have the beignets that they cook up hot and fresh, and then they give you little syringes of like
They're
Kahlua.
pipettes. They're not
Yeah,
syringes. They're pipettes.
Whatever.
I'm cool with either word.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing boozy beignets,
Yeah.
so I'm down.
So they give you the pipettes, and like it's Kahlua, it's like
Chocolate liqueur.
and you insert that into your Bailey's. You put that into your beignet, and then you eat your beignet.
And then it becomes a drunk snack.
It does.
It does.
Drunk snacks.
And if you're not feeling alcohol at that point, they do have their Mickey beignets too. So you can get Mickey-shaped beignets because everything shaped like the mouse tastes better.
True story.
True story.
All right, Loretta, where are you going for dessert?
I want to go get the troll horn from Norway.
From Kringle Bakery.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
That looks so good.
It does. It looks like a lot, though. So I may need to split it with you because
Yeah. Hey. It's okay.
What?
And then
Wait, what?
what's happening?
then you can just get second dessert, like Scott said.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, split everything. That way you can try
Lots
more.
of desserts.
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I mean, you're on vacation, for goodness sake. You could, have all you want and all the desserts and all the things.
We are so drunk at this point. At least I am.
So here's the next question for you. What is the food item or restaurant that you miss the most from Disney right now? Doesn't mean they're all time. What are you missing the most right now?
Dole Whip float.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Just because it's so blazing hot right now that would just taste really, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Morimoto's.
Oh,
Just the whole
Yeah.
restaurant.
ma'am. Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't. Oh, we limited dinner to Epcot. Otherwise, you probably would have picked that one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So good there.
Yeah.
And I did. Their kitchen has glass walls so you can see what's going on. I would be lying if I wasn't looking for Morimoto himself back there.
Oh, I was too. Every time someone passed, I was like,
Morimoto?
Is that him? Is that
Mr.
him?
Morimoto? Is that you? Yeah, that restaurant. If we go back and we don't go to that restaurant, I don't think I'm going to have a good time.
Well, we may have to do the street food version outside if we can't get a reservation. But there is a to-go place. There's a quick service place.
Can I use their restroom at least?
I don't know.
I think you probably can.
Okay.
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Their restrooms are really cool in that restaurant. Am I the only one who used them?
I think so.
and
I-
you find her in the
I
kitchen.
don't remember the bathrooms that I used almost 3 years ago.
Well, Candace and I discovered this really cool restroom on the Dream.
Yes, we did.
So now whenever I go to a Disney restroom anywhere, I always have those expectations and I'm always taking it in because their bathrooms are so cool. Just like the ones at Guardians or Galaxy's Edge. Those restrooms were really fun.
Okay.
Disney bathrooms are amazing.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And yes, the swirly doors
Those were so
on the
much
Dream.
fun.
Yeah.
We went into that bathroom a lot more than we should have.
Okay. Let's get back to food.
Well, what comes after food, Scott?
Oh no. Yeah, you said it. Don't sit there and laugh at yourself. You said it.
Poop.
Take a drink. If you don't know what we're talking about, go back and listen to all of our episodes to this point. You'll catch up.
All right. Wait.
So, what restaurant are you missing most?
Am I missing most?
Oh, restaurant. You said food item.
Or food item? I said either.
All right, we may need to come back around.
Okay. Skipper Canteen.
Yes.
That was such a fun experience, and the food is actually really, really good.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Best
food
table service in Magic Kingdom, hands down.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By far.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a restaurant you want to call out?
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm going to call out. I have two running around in my head, so I'm going to pick which one I'm missing most at this moment, which would be Garden Grill. That
For
food.
lunch or
and,
breakfast.
I would say afternoon food.
Okay.
Because the breakfast food was delicious, but it's the same kind of all you care to enjoy breakfast that you get at every character meal.
Except the cinnamon roll.
Except, I forgot about the cinnamon roll.
Uh-oh.
That was so delicious. Did you eat any of that cinnamon roll, Loraya?
Yes.
Okay. That was so delicious. Like, next time I go there for breakfast, I'm just going to tell them to leave the other skillet back in the back and just bring me 2 of the cinnamon rolls.
Speak for yourself, sir.
So delicious. So, yeah, Garden Grill, lunchtime, dinner time food is what I'm craving.
What was the other one that was running around in your head?
Le Cellier.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good steak.
Good steak.
Good everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Their cheese soup, their pretzel bread, their everything. Yeah.
I've heard really good things about that restaurant.
It's amazing. Okay, this is a bit of a hot take probably, but 50s prime time.
Ooh. Tell me why.
I just got a really strong craving for fried chicken and that chocolate peanut butter cake.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say the cheese half moons.
Well, that's delicious too. So the whole thing, I mean, appetizer, entree, and dessert, I just want that.
Yeah. Peanut butter shake, I could go for that right now.
The peanut butter and jelly shake.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
It is fun.
I got a sticker for eating all my food.
It's because they were all vegetables. So you clean the vegetables off your plate, so you got a sticker.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got a sticker for eating all my food. What did I have for dessert? Was
Yeah,
that
that apple pie,
crisp thing?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which looked really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mariah.
Another place that sounds delightful right now is Olivia's.
Yes.
Not just the food though, but the scenery.
Yes.
It's a very cozy little place to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Banana bread pudding.
Oh,
Yep.
with that delicious vanilla bean ice cream.
Yes.
And the caramel sauce. All right, let's get in the car. Let's go.
We can
I'm
be there.
ready.
We can be there in 22 and a half hours.
I'll call in. Call in to work on Monday. I can't be in there. I'm in Florida.
See, I don't have to work on Monday, so I could totally drive us back.
Hey, me
Oh.
neither.
Take your laptops. We could turn my phone into a hotspot, and you could.
You two have Juneteenth off?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm writing a letter to the
It is a national holiday.
Yeah.
It
Get
is.
with the program.
It is. So we're recording this before Juneteenth in case I leave this in. Okay. So I know you, in the last episode, Lacey and Lariah did this or that with some character dining options.
Yes.
But what character dining would you go to for breakfast tomorrow morning if you could choose?
Garden Grill.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
I honestly think that that restaurant is a must-do for whenever we go. I
Okay.
had such a blast at that restaurant.
I would
And-
have thought you would have to go meet Stitch again.
I
But
loved
they're not there
Ohana.
right now.
That's true.
I don't know what it was about Garden Grill though. It really
Mickey in his overalls.
yes.
And Chip and Dale.
And I just that place is now just so special
Yeah.
to me.
The food is delicious. The atmosphere is really cool.
Mhm.
Rotating around the land.
Yep.
The living with the land ride. Just it's a super cool place.
And
That's the place I was going to say too, because that is by far my favorite character dining I've ever done.
And it's a small restaurant, so you get a lot of character time
Yes.
as opposed to some of the bigger character dining experiences where you have to sit at your table for like 2.5 hours to make sure you get to see everybody because the places are so big.
Yes, it was very relaxing
Mhm.
and calming and just a nice environment.
Plus, the land pavilion's just beautiful.
Oh,
I mean, there's just something about that
amazing.
whole thing that's just
it
wonderful.
just screams like late 80s, early 90s, which I think we can all find like that nostalgic feeling when going in there. Like it just feels comfortable.
Feels like childhood.
Yeah.
feels like a science class.
I would
Careful.
not say that.
When you say it sounds like a science class, you're talking about our history. You say late 80s and 90s. We lived that.
Well, are you meaning like going into science
Yeah.
class and like watching Bill Nye?
Yeah.
Or Magic School Bus? Because I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not like going into biology class and dissecting something.
No,
No.
just like the fun.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Science.
Science.
Science, Scott.
Well, I loved, Garden Grill, but my favorite was Ohana. I love my thing with Garden Grill versus Ohana is that I'm a huge fan of like natural light and I like being up high. I'm like a cat, okay?
You
That-
are far from that.
I am a cat. I love all of the windows at the I just love the Polynesian. I love all of the windows being up high, having that view, all of the music, and when they would dance, and it's like being in Hawaii. So I choose Ohana, even though I would go back to either one. in a
Oh,
heartbeat.
hell yeah.
What about you, Candace? Any place you'd pick that we haven't talked about? There's one other character dining experience for breakfast that looks amazing that we haven't talked about, that we haven't been to yet. But is there something else you had in mind?
For breakfast?
Yeah.
room service on the cruise ship so I can have coffee on my balcony.
That's not a character dining experience.
I don't care.
But yeah, I asked about character dining experiences. Not where you would go for breakfast if you could.
I would probably have to go Garden Grill.
So, what is the name of the newest hotel?
Saratoga Springs.
No, that's
Coronado
not a new.
Springs.
No. It's up on the top floor.
Oh, Topolino's Terrace?
Yeah, Topolino's
Yeah, that's
Terrace.
what I meant.
At the Riviera Resort?
At the Riviera Resort.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah. You guys misheard me.
So they have a breakfast character meal at Topolino's Terrace that has lots of the same type of breakfast food, but it's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy dressed up in their artist costumes.
They're super adorable.
Daisy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She's a hard find, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, I think, I'll change my vote to that one just because we haven't done it before.
Okay.
And I think that would be fun.
And that resort looks amazing anyway. Expensive, but amazing.
Yeah.
I can tell you where I would not like to go.
Tell me.
That would be Chef Mickey's, just
Yeah,
because
no.
I don't do buffets. We've tried it. It was fun. It was worth seeing everyone in their safari gear. But I'm not going to do that again because I hate buffets.
Well, and
Yeah.
right now, Chef Mickey's is still family style. So they're not serving on the buffet right now. They're bringing it to your table. But I have experienced Chef Mickey's before. And I will tell you, being in the atrium of the Contemporary Resort, it is loud and very disruptive. Because you have monorails flying around. You have children screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's for a bunch of people without children. I don't think it would be probably our first, second, fourth, or 10th pick for some place for breakfast.
Yeah, and you can meet all those characters different places.
In much cuter clothes.
Yeah.
Although Chef Mickey, he's
Adorable.
pretty adorable. But you get my point.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only other place we haven't talked about that is a buffet, and I think it has gone back to a buffet, but you go there for the characters you get to meet are, what's the one in Magic Kingdom?
Crystal Palace?
Yeah, Crystal Palace in
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom, where you meet Pooh Bear, Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet.
Mm-hmm.
That was worth it just to meet those characters. But
Super
again,
adorable. But again,
it's a
it was so
buffet.
big that we had to wait there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And we didn't see Piglet.
We did. We saw all of them. I made
Oh,
sure
did
we
we?
sat there long
Okay.
enough to get pictures with all of them, but it was a time suck out of our day.
It's big. Where is it at in Magic Kingdom?
You know where Casey's Corner is at?
Yeah.
It's like down toward Adventureland on the corner. And it's not big, it's long.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. My idiot self thought for some reason it was in the castle.
No, that's Cinderella's Royal Table,
Okay, so there is a restaurant in the castle. Okay.
Yes.
which I don't know that I would ever go back to.
Really? Is it geared more towards like little kids? Okay.
And they used to have like all the princesses roaming around and signing autograph books. Right now, it's not, still from COVID. But the food is only mediocre. It's not something that I would pay the price that they're charging to eat.
So like Beast's Castle.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
they're not doing breakfast right now either, which thank goodness,
Yeah.
because that was way no bueno. I would have been upset if we had not had the dining plan
Y-
and paid
yeah.
that kind of money for breakfast out of pocket for what we got.
Yep. Frozen waffles and fruit for me. Yum.
Yeah. Okay. Any other food conversation before we end this one and go get our own food? Even though now I'm going to be disappointed that it's not Disney food.
Same.
Can we mobile order?
Do you think Olivia's delivers?
It'd be kind of gross. on the
Heck,
guy.
I would take Casey's Corner at this point.
Right.
Right?
Okay, let's go order our dinner. And remember, everybody listening, we're talking about dinner. You're listening to this potentially early since we release at 10. But hopefully this made you as hungry as it made us. And remember, there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
And we'll see you real soon.